Peace. What's going on? So I'm back. This is Queen Sarita with part 2. There may be some background noise on part 1 and 2. I'm in my room and there's some feedback, and plus there's like traffic passing by the window. But I'm done with making excuses and I just have to get these videos out, and I promise, the quality will get better. But I can't be too focused on that right now because I got to get this done and it's taking forever to upload. So without further ado, here's the rest of the report that I was reading from earlier. The very last part, then I'm going to go ahead and pull cards generally, and then for the rest of the signs in this video, since it's taken so much time to upload. I mean, I've been trying to do it for at least a couple hours. So I'm going to go ahead and do all 12 of the signs in this video plus a general, okay? The general first, then all the signs, and they will be to the point. So the sun in Pisces at 11 degrees conjunct Neptune, that's also another transit going on. That shows us how to put all necessary ideas into practice. So quite often you'll have the ideas, but you won't have the energy to get things done. Some of you may notice that you've had that problem. I know I've had it before. You have the ideas, they're running rampant, but you don't have the energy. So what do? So only now what's happening is that many people that have a lot of water in their chart, or very watery personality type of people who are very more so motivated or moved by, they only get active according to their emotions. Those types of people, more even, they can be empathic too. Those beings may find that they'll find their way to getting things done right now, their goals. Even if it's been hard or they've been procrastinating to death before, they'll find the energy now to pull up and get another step of what they need to get done towards success. So what I will say is expect to have more energy to get it done, and then it's a lot of energy there. It's a lot, especially with those transits combining too. And then literally find some visuals around you. Cut some things out of magazines. Take some pictures on, in different areas where you love being seen, in nature or around your house. Look at pictures of, things that you like online and kind of put them together in like a little, I don't know, like some, what would I say? Like a mosaic or just collage, basically. Taking some papers and pasting them down, or making a digital collage. Using a program like Canva or something like that. It's free. So it's about your imagination, and it's about keeping the visuals of what you want and what you are looking for. What are your goals? What things are going to motivate you? Having those things around, this is talking about. That's what this type of full moon is. It is very, very motivated to go forward and not just think this time. It probably could be that one, the 1111 portals 3 times. This is the third. And I feel like it's really getting people that have been like on the fence for a while. Yeah, we are like, you know what? All right, I'm ready. I'm ready now. You've been getting ready and now you're ready. What is it you've been getting ready for? Like, write that joint down, because a lot of things are coming through. It's so important now to write things down, no matter how frivolous or, plain, simple. Just write it down. You never know when you might want to go back to it. So, keeping the visuals around you, colors, things like that. Stay motivated. And then, that's all you got to do to continue your dreams and your passions. And it basically says dive on in now. Dive on in now. So the Magician card, that's what I wanted to talk about I forgot, that's supposed to be another part, but I'm going to probably have to put that in the next video about how the Magician card correlates with this. I'll see if I can slide a little bit of that in here. But it basically has to do with organization. And that is just the energy that's necessary now because of this type of full moon. It's in Virgo, dealing with Mercury, dealing with details. organization in the Magician card. So we'll break that down. Not yet though, but we will. So I'll put that over there. So beyond that, I want to go ahead and pull cards for generally. The first card coming up here is in the ancestor position, and I'm using a deck right here, which is called the Deck of 1,000 Spreads. And I like it because right now, this is a spread, and it's telling me that the first position, which I have set here, you all don't see it, but I'm using this because I'm feeling like being a little bit more organized right now. But this is the Gilded Tarot, and this is one of their spreads. So I'm using this spread, a daily spread, but I'm not laying it out that way. I just have mine stacked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so on. So I'm going to be using these, and that's what we're reading. So number 1 is works. In the works position, we have the 4 of Cups. We have this card, right? And then we have it in the ancestor position. So there is someone who's listening to this, and it's going to be a real quick message, so I'm going to just have to dive into it. But you have a sense that there's something that you need to do, but you feel like you aren't sure. You haven't been sure for some time. And now there's this situation where you kind of just feel like rebelling. You know something is for you. You know a path is for you, but you keep wanting to rebel against what you really want. Maybe someone has a pattern or has seen so many patterns of people so-called failing, giving up. They feel like if they don't do the same thing, then people will look at them like they're strange or something. And they don't want that blame or ridicule. This is asking you to take what is in front of you. Look at what is being handed to you. If you look here in the card, you see this. You see a hand handing someone something. It's handing someone something, and it's kind of off to the side, so they can't really see it. They're just oblivious, kind of staring at these other things. But, you're being handed something. What is that thing you're being handed? From your ancestors. That is of your ancestors' path, which is continuing the work of your ancestors. Ask yourself, what could that thing be? And what is one thing or a couple things that are the reasons as to why you aren't attaining what it is that you want but kind of don't want? And sit down, and it's basically saying, looking at, has to do with responsibility. So friends and family and responsibility, it's a heavy burden to bear for some. And it takes a lot of practice, because the first card we've got here, we already talked about it, the 4 of Cups here. But then not only do we have the 4 of Cups, we've got this card, which is the Page of Cups. And the pages are about practice. They are getting ready. So this moon is basically saying here, your ancestors are showing you that you have what you need around you if you're ready to go ahead and take action. Yes, you'll still be practicing, but you're ready. Your friends and family may not think you're ready, but you're ready. Your friends and family might have something to say about it, but it doesn't matter. It's a time for breathing, because so many emotions are being felt. Deep wounds, deep discoveries. There is a positive influence here of this powerful person. And this is the Devil card. And so what this is showing here is that this energy of a passion that you have in something, it is a positive influence, and it is something for you to go after. Someone listening to this, it's something for you to go after. Unless you know it, unless it's something that you feel like is imprisoning you, then you're second guessing it. Unless you feel like you're going to not be able to take care of your everyday responsibilities because you have something that you're addicted to, something that is harming you health-wise. And this is telling you to untie yourself if you feel tied to something you don't want to be tied to. Or, on the other hand, your passion could be a good thing. Just use it in balance. Find your balance and untie yourself, because you are free. That's the positive influence. Next card. In the position of blocking or covering, we've got the Two of Cups. So much watery energy right now. And that has to do with that Pisces moon with Neptune. Intuition like a mother. And so what you sense dealing with this other person, this group, and we have the number 2 energy coming up, which I'm looking at is 11 also. You've got to be really strong and pull up the strength in this situation for this person. Somebody is doing some deep healing, and it's a necessary thing for them to go through. And so there's more inward action than it is outward. And it's saying that, this is a time for that to happen. For, things have to pass. Love, new love is on the, it's like all up in here. So you just have to see what you want to do, basically. And somebody is really having trouble making decisions about moving forward, because there is someone who is really taking up a lot of time, and they have taken up a very, very powerful place in your life. So you have to ask yourself, what do you want to do with it? Where do you want to see it go? It's at, where do you want to see this go? The last part for a general reading is going to be in the position of structure, Page of Swords. Instead of feeling so much, feeling, and focusing on the emotion and it feeling good and not good and all that, go ahead and communicate, practice, communicate. But it's going to take some time to get this structure together the way you want. It's going to take time. But what is this moon good for? It is good for exactly that. All right, we'll talk about the other part next. Thank you. So next part, I'm going to talk about the different signs. And I'm doing this without a cup of water, so if I sound like I'm drying up, I'm going to get some water. So here we go. We're going to pull a card for each sign. And it sounds like it might not be a lot, but that's exactly what I'm being guided to do, is one. So let's do that so we can keep it moving, because I don't want to have to upload this video in the next 2 weeks, because it takes forever. So let me line these cards back up. I'm lining back up my deck. I didn't play my maracas. I got to get up and get those. I was in here really dancing and just getting my energy right, working out while I was waiting on this video to upload. So I got me a good workout today, which I needed, because there is a lot to feel right now, right? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this deck here. One moment. And this deck here. So this deck is called the Mucha Tarot. It's really nice artwork on there and stuff. Love it. So right now I'm going to go ahead and lay out these cards. I'm going to go ahead and do... I bet you can't guess who I'm going to do first. Who is it? I'm absolutely going to do Aries first. So stay with me while I go ahead and read for Aries. Real quick readings, okay? And I'm going to be doing more. I plan on uploading every day. That's the goal. All right, we got 2 cards here for Aries. So something having to do with the goal, which is perfect. Hopefully my braids aren't swiping all over the microphone, because I do have in some long Nubian braids right now that I put in. So if you all hear a bunch of swishing around, I do apologize. I'm doing my best. It's going to get better. I'm just working with what I have. Help a sister. I'm helping myself, though. I'm about to get another computer, because the one I have needs a little bit more memory. This is for Aries. I'm switching back. What's going to be happening for Aries in the month of March? In this area and in this area. Okay. So there's a goal here, and there's definitely moving forward. Of course, we've got the energy of Aries, which is a fire sign, and it is about action, activity, being a pioneer in something, and blazing the trail above a lot of times other people and faster than most, and then really making it to the top, and definitely choosing the position as manager. So right now, as you see, Aries is leading. He's having people work for him. So something having to do with a goal. Are you wanting to have employees? Are you wanting to have workers, someone to help you do what it is that you do? Are you wanting to get a mentor, or a better word as a teacher? Or are you wanting to learn a new skill or something from someone? Then these people are here to assist, and check your resources. You have a lot of them right now to tune and to tap into. We pulled basically your card, which is pretty much, well, it looks like your card, but it's not the Emperor card, but it really reminds me of it. It's the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles, man, you have the energy here where this person is really wanting to hold on to things. What is it? It's basically showing that, are you sharing? It's something that you're sharing with other people. Is it beneficial for you to do it? Is it helping or hindering where you're going? You have big goals, and it is your focus that has to do with the people around you, interfering with what you need to be doing for your future. Because what you have to do requires time, it requires resources, determination. And in order to use that energy, you've got to be focused here. And the same, balance and exchange, as far as, I feel like this has to do with the raise. I really feel like it has to do with the raise. And the goal is moving forward. The goal is definitely being the boss. Because you're not these people. You would be this person. This is the Chariot card. So yeah. The Magician card, we'll talk more about that in the next video that I'll put out, and you will see that probably tomorrow. The next person I'm reading for is going to be Taurus. Let me quickly do this because I see this video is really adding up quick. What's in store for Taurus in the month of March? Okay, something concealed coming to the surface. Okay, potentially, because of course this is a general reading. Even for the signs, it's a general reading. I'm just reading the cards and seeing what's there. Only you know what's really going on. You know your life better than I do, for sure. Let me tighten this light up here. Woo! I'm doing a new look where I don't use a lot of light, so hopefully this isn't blinding anybody. I do apologize. Just playing with some different ideas. So Taurus, look what we have here for you in the month of March. That card and this card. There's definitely a energy here that wants to really shine and be seen and recognized by people. And this is showing up here with this card. I mean, I knocked the flowers over. I felt the energy so strong on that. You really want to be recognized. That's what's hidden with you. You're not really showing people that you have these goals, but it's really not about the goal. You really want people to see you as someone who's productive, who's been setting goals, who's mature. And Taurus is all about being mature. And so you want people to know that you're able to do these things, these long-term goals. So yes, I see that actually happening. However, The outcome is the Hermit card, because part of you isn't really ready to show people what you've been working on right now. So right now, there is an energy of pulling within, going within, waiting. And rightfully so, everything has its time and season and cycle. So if you feel like you should be out here rah 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 and jumping all over the place, it's not really the time yet. Why? Because how are you feeling? Do you feel like this card? The six of I was about to say the six of swans. The six of swans, the six of wands. So here we got the six of wands, right? This person is on the horse. People are around them, celebrating them. Yo, this is a lot of positive, like very fiery energy with the wands. That's action. Do you feel like you are ready for all of this energy here? Or are you taking a break from the difficult time you had in the past? Or are you ready to go forward from the time in the past and you're ready to go ahead and celebrate? It's up to you. Basically, Taurus. So let me go ahead and go to the next one. Hope you all are still listening. Timestamp somebody, do those below, please, because let's see when I'm going to have time to do that. Somebody can do that. Ooh, so awesome. Put the timestamps in the bottom. Real quick, let's do Gemini. What's going to be happening for Gemini in the month of March 2018? Show me. Alright, so I'm not reading reversals in these positions because both of them would have been reversed because I had the whole deck upside down, okay? So we're not going to do that right now, as you can understand. So we've got unconscious desires with the card of what? And this is for Gemini. For Gemini, month of March. Ooh. So there's an energy of somebody wanting to have this relationship, this person who can really reflect you back to you and show you what you've been working on, show you how much progress you made. You want to see that. And so you're attracted and wanting to bring someone in. For somebody who already has a person, they're just wanting to see a different aspect of their lover because things are starting to get a little stale and dry. So they just need to get it back sweet and juicy again. They need some fruit around, some, nice workout, a nice walk, just different things that are going to have a positive effect on a partnership, because what you're giving to you is what you're going to see in that other person a lot of times. I'm not going to say that's 100% of the time because I know you know your situation better than I do, but it's important to give yourself self-love with this also to whomever is having these desires that they aren't even aware of. You're having desires, but you aren't even aware of the desire, some of you, that you want to go ahead and build again. Yes, you've been divorced. Yes, the relationship ended. Things didn't work out. Things are a little stale. You want things to get renewed. You don't trust the person, or they don't trust you, or it's too much, right? Somebody's feeling like it's too much, but unconsciously you don't care about how heavy it feels to move forward. You really want to anyway. I can feel you on that, Gemini. The Chariot card comes up for you. Your future life, you are going to move moving forward. You are going to be moving forward. I even stuttered on that part. And so since you're going to be moving forward in the department of love, then it's time to get ready. And that's what this full moon is all about, because you're able to plan how you want things to go. So you don't have to fear something overhead that may happen, some doom and gloom type of, visions or things like that. Let that go, because when you get the Chariot card, it is showing that there is going to be a really positive, beautiful union that's going to feel like it's like heaven sent, really.